Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal, Mr. Butter. Back with you again. A shoe drop today that I struck out on, but fortunately, my good buddy Silent Z was able to grab a pair. Thank you, Silent Z, for letting me borrow your pair so that I could do this review. Oh, well, there we go. Stealthy. So we got a standard Jordan 5 box. Nothing too special about that. And we'll take a look at this sticker. It reads Air Jordan 5 Retro. The color is white, hyper royal, and stealth. The paper is your standard issue 5 paper. It's got that paint splatter on it. And then here is our first look at the Air Jordan 5 Stealth colorway. These things are just beautiful. I love a primarily white shoe, especially for in the summertime, and I love the colors blue, black, and gray. So you put all that together on a classic silhouette like the 5 and use good materials like this, and I am definitely going to be a fan. But these things came out beautifully. Let's go ahead and get a closer look. If you want to legit check your shoes, I don't know if they all came with this. I don't remember seeing a 5 with a piece of cardboard in between the tongue and the lace lock. Maybe I have and I just don't remember it, but that seems new to me. But these did come with a piece of cardboard in there. And as I already mentioned, these shoes are just beautiful. The quality is there. The craftsmanship is there. It's a 5, so I mean the style is there. And these colors, this color scheme is just so clean and going to be so easy to style with. And one thing I love about these classic Jordans is there's not really a bad angle to look at them from. Even the bottom. You can see this classic 5 outsole. In the middle here, it's a black color and it's got the Jordan writing through there. And then aside from that, it's primarily this icy blue translucent material. And you can see a hyper royal Jumpman peeking through there. And then at the front of the shoe, you've also got another hit of that hyper royal color. And it looks really nice. They're staying at the front of the shoe on the midsole. It's bright white. But as you come along to the shark teeth, you start to see some black. And the black has a hyper royal paint splatter on it, which also I think came out really well. The paint is very, very neat on these things. And I noticed that on the Georgetown 3s as well. So it's really good to see that the quality control is this good on this pair of shoes. Again, you got those shark teeth with the black paint and hyper royal paint splatter. And then you've just got this nice gray color and you see that classic air bubble. It's actually got a little bit of a yellowish hue, which adds to the retro vibes in my opinion. But then that gray wraps around the back of the shoe and comes around to the other side, where you'll see another little black hit with that hyper royal paint splatter. And then I like the way that translucent outsole peeks up around there. But then directly up from this midsole, we'll go ahead and look at this mud guard. And really, I can't say enough about the quality of this leather. It's nice and tumbled. It's got a really nice feel. And these panels, the leather seems like it's really nice thick cuts. You can see if you're looking down on the shoe, just every panel of leather on here is nice and thick. And I like that. I hope the Jordan brand continues to give us that kind of quality. But then directly behind that mud guard, you've got more tumbled leather here on the toe box. And it's just very, very good quality. Very soft. And it feels like these shoes will just last a long, long time and like they'll age beautifully. The whole upper is primarily that bright white tumbled leather. And really the stitching on the shoe is very, very neat. It looks really, really clean. The cuts of leather are very neat. It doesn't look like there's a lot of bumps on the edges or anything, or like it's frayed where the blade wasn't sharp enough. And the texture is just gorgeous on these things. There you can see that black Jumpman on the heel. And I like their subtle little uses of these colors. It makes them pop, and it helps keep the shoe look nice and classy and just really clean looking. But like all Jordan 5s, on the side you've got this kind of plasticky feeling translucent netting, and it looks like it's kind of that icy blue color like we have on the outsole, and directly under that is a white mesh, and it looks really clean. And that's the same kind of material that they give us for the tongue, down on the lower part of the tongue, and it looks nice. Coming up the tongue, you've got a reflective 3M color here, and it is very reflective. It actually, the sun was out a minute ago and it shined right in my eye and I couldn't see for a couple minutes. But then you can see we got some Hyper Royal thread for this Jumpman here on the tongue, and we've got a clear lace lock, and the little button is Hyper Royal in there. But I like the Hyper Royal sock liner, and the back of the tongue has a black color. But the whole shoe just looks amazing in my opinion. I love it. Like I said, this was one that I struck out on. I don't know what the value is going to be on these, but judging by the leather, I think the more that people see these, I'd imagine these aren't going to be cheap for very long. But I appreciate you all stopping by. I just wanted to give you a quick look at these kicks, and I'm a big fan of them. I wish I would have got a pair, but I got a pair of the Air Max clots that released today, so I'll be having a review of those as soon as they ship from Sneakers. But I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk at you soon.